So guys, you can see that this is our HC-05 Bluetooth module. This is the DHT22 sensor. At the back is just a trainer board, and that is a PIC16F877A microcontroller, and this is our PIC3 programmer tool. Now guys, let me show you. This is a smartphone on which this sensor is sending the data using the Bluetooth device. See, it is sending the temperature 37 degrees centigrade, humidity 36%. Let me show you. See, temperature is 37 and humidity is 36%. Now I bring in the heat gun. I give it some heat so the temperature will rise. So this is a heat gun. Okay, I had given some heat so the temperature will rise. You will see that change. Okay, now take a look. Temperature has risen to 46 degrees centigrade and humidity has fallen further. See, so it means the system is working exactly as intended. Hello guys, welcome to learning microcontrollers. In this video, I will show you how we can interface a DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor with a PIC16F877A microcontroller. We will send the data to a smartphone using the HC-05 Bluetooth module. So let's get started. So guys, this is a DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor. As you can see, it has 3 pins. Positive, negative and the out like this. The top one, if you hold it like this, is a 5 volt, maximum 5.5 volt, center one is the signal pin and the bottom one is the ground pin. Now guys, this over here is our PIC16F877A DIP version having 40 pins. This over here is the DHT22 sensor, and let's do the connections. The top pin is the 5 volt, center is the signal and the bottom one is the ground. Now you can connect the signal pin to any available digital input output pin of the PIC. I'm going to use a pin number D0 for this. For the 5 volt pin, connected to the VCC pin of the PIC. For the ground pin, connected to the ground. In this way, your DHT22 will get the 5 volt from the same source your PIC is getting the 5 volt. And signal pin will go to D0, and in the programming, we will program this pin. Now guys, this over here is an HC-05 Bluetooth module. We will be using this to send data to the smartphone using PIC. Now guys, this has 6 pins. If you hold it like this, the bottom one is the enable, the upper then VCC, then we have ground, then TX, RX and the state pin. Now guys, let's do the connection. Connect the RX pin to the TX pin of the PIC, that is pin number 25. Connect the TX pin to the pin number 26 of the PIC, that is the RX pin. TX to RX, RX to TX, and ground to the ground and VCC to the VCC pin of the PIC. In this way, your HC-05 and DHT22 both will get the 5 volt from the same source your PIC is getting the 5 volt. And your TX and RX will go to the RX and TX of the PIC. Now both the HC-05 and the DHT22 are connected. Rest of the pins just leave them empty. And the you can say the setting of this HC-05 is as in the video we did in the previous video we did that setting. I am using the same setting. I will share the link to that video in the description as well. So you can set up your HC-05 with exactly the same setting I am using. So what I do is now I will show you the hardware before we move on to the programming. So guys, this over here is the hardware. This is our HC-05 Bluetooth module. This over here is a DHT22, and at the back we have our PIC16F877A here, and this is the PIC 3.5 programming module. And this is the cell phone I'm going to use to show you the data coming from the sensor. That's all guys. This will be the setup. This will be our hardware. Now let's move on to the programming. So guys, this is our micro C4 PIC version 7.6.0. I will share the link to the video in the description in which I told you how you can download, install this micro C4 PIC for free, a full version. So go to the file, new project. This window pops up, new project visit. Click on next, write the name of the project. I write DHT22 Bluetooth smartphone PIC16F877A interface tutorial by learning microcontrollers. So that's the name I wrote. Select the folder where you want to store the files. Select the microcontroller you are going to use. I'm going to use a PIC16F877A. The clock I have at pin number 13 and 14 of the PIC is 20 megahertz crystal. So you will write the same here, whichever you have there. Click on next and finish. Now this window pops up. Before you do anything else, first of all, save your work. Press Ctrl S. Okay, the work saved. Now guys, the next thing is we will fetch a code from our previous video, and I will simply modify it. So I will go to the Google. I will go to the browser, Chrome, then go to the YouTube. I will share the link to that video in the description as well, so you don't have to go there. Then I go to your videos, my videos. Okay, let me connect the internet. Okay, the internet is connected. Let me go to the channel, the learning microcontroller. Okay, your channel. Okay, here in the videos, this is the video I made last. Just click on it. Okay, go to the description of this video, expand it, click on more. Here you have this link called Google Drive link for micro C for PIC files. Open this link in new tab. Okay, there you have a folder micro C for PIC. These are the files. Just download this. We will be using the file of the previous video, and then we will modify it for the Bluetooth. It was to send data to the computer. Now we will send data to our smartphone using the Bluetooth device. So let it download. It's downloaded. Just go to the path where you have downloaded the file. Here we have it. Copy the file, paste it to some suitable location. I go to C drive. Okay, just inside this 3D printer, I paste it here in this folder. Extract the files. Now zoom out. Go to your micro C, and in the micro C, go to the file, open, go to the folder where you extracted that file. I extracted in drive C, 3D printer folder. Here inside it, this is the micro C folder. This is the file, C file. Only the C file matters. Okay, here we go, the file from the previous video. Now copy this whole file, everything inside it, and paste it in the one we just created right now, like this. In this way, your debugger will be enabled. If you try to modify this file, the debugger will not work. So you have to copy paste it. Now we got our file here. First of all, initialize the libraries we are going to use. The first one, we will be using the conversion library, because we cannot send the direct data over the Bluetooth in integer or float or decimal digit form. We have to convert them to a string. So we will need the integer to string, float to string library. So they come under the conversion libraries. Then we have the UART module. HC-05 works on the UART protocol, so we have to initialize that as well. Now I press Ctrl S, and first of all I try to build the code and see what happens. Okay, it's built successfully. Now guys, remember, in this video, in the previous video, what we did is that we were just sending the data to the computer using a USB to TTL device. Remember, here the temperature, UART1 write text temperature. This will work as it is on the HC-05 as well. The great thing is HC-05 and the USB to TTL have exactly the same programming. So see, I will change nothing. I will just build the code, and I will simply burn it, and you will see it will work like a charm. So that's it. This is already a perfect code. Now what I do is that I go to the PIC3 programmer tool. I have a video on this as well. I will share the link in the description how you can download and install this tool as well. I go to the PIC16F877A. This one. Now this is the microcontroller I'm going to use here. Go to the hex file we just created. This is the hex file. Double click it and build it again to make sure that it's built. Okay, now go back, click on write. Okay, the new hex file is being written. Let's wait. Let it write the new file. Okay, let it write. Okay, it's written. Now let's go to the hardware and see what happens. Okay guys, there it is, the hardware. See, Nothing is happening because we had not powered up the PIC. Now I use the PIC3 programmer tool to give 5 volt. I click on. Okay, it's now powered up. Let's see. Okay, the Bluetooth device is showing that it is on. So it is blinking LED constantly. It means it is not connected to the any phone or any Bluetooth receiver. Now what we do is that we bring in our phone now and connect it to see what happens. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the device, cell phone device I'm going to use here. You can see that. And now you can use any software you found in the market for the Bluetooth. And this one, serial Bluetooth monitor, I don't know, it was the first one on the Play Store. So I downloaded it. Here we go. Now go to these 3 pins here, and inside it you have devices. Click on devices. Go here, then click on this devices. Bluetooth is disabled. First of all, enable the Bluetooth. Okay, here you have this Bluetooth. Now it's turning on. It's turned on. Go back to the software. Okay, here you go. This is the setting I did in one of my previous videos. You will have the link to that video. In that I set the name to learning microcontrollers, and password is already entered. So I select it. Now you can see here it is connecting to the Bluetooth device. Okay, it is connecting. Let's wait. Okay, it's connected. Now see, we are getting the data. See, the code is working as expected. You can see the data is coming. Temperature 30 degree, humidity 55%. See, temperature is 30 degree and humidity is 55%. That's correct. Now what I do is that, now you can see that our code is working. Temperature 35 degree, humidity 55%. You can see the data is coming through the Bluetooth device to the mobile phone. What I do is that I bring the heat gun in and I change the temperature. So let me use an heat gun. So this is a heat gun here. I will just blow it on the DHT22 from far away so I don't destroy it. So I'm just trying to blow a little bit of heat on it. Oh, it's warm. Okay, that is it. It will affect the temperature. Now let's bring the smartphone in and see that change in temperature. Okay, here you go. Okay, now take a look here. Temperature has increased and humidity has decreased. See, temperature is now 42 degrees centigrade. See here, and humidity has 36. See, because I gave heat, the sensor has heated up, causing the change in the values. See that. You can see temperature is now 43, 44, humidity is 33. So temperature increases, humidity decreases. That's normal, and it means the sensor is working fine. Now we look. See, now again I have removed the heat. No heat is taking place. So DHT22 will start to come back to normal. So let's see how much time it takes. Now you can see that the temperature will start to drop and humidity will again start to rise to bring the things back to normal. Okay, it's 43, 42. Now see, the temperature has started to decrease. It's 42 degrees centigrade. Now you can see that temperature is decreasing. Humidity 30%. It slowly decreases because it is the environmental temperature. Now it's 41 degrees centigrade. Humidity is 30%. See, this means this system is working fine. The sensor PIC is fetching the data from the DHT22 and then it is sending to the smartphone using the Bluetooth module. So guys, that's how you can make this system. If you guys learned something from this video, I will be very grateful. Thank you very much guys for your time and interest in this topic. We'll see you in the next video. So guys, goodbye until then. See, now the temperature has fallen to 39 degrees centigrade and the humidity is rising. So it is working like a charm.